Hi there. Today we are going to learn the 11th Canon of Christmas for the 11th day of Christmas. There's one more after this. It's January 4th. This is a three-part canon setting of Zechariah chapter 9, verse 9, and it's called Rejoice Greatly, O Daughter of Zion. So I'm here with my friends Emma and Cece. They're going to help me sing it. We will sing it once together in unison at the beginning, and then two more times as a three-part canon. After which, I'll teach you phrase by phrase how to sing it, and then we'll see if we can piece it together again at the end. So here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your
Rejoice
King
greatly, O
is
daughter
coming
of
to
Zion.
you.
Shout
Righteous and
aloud,
having
O daughter of
salvation is
Jerusalem.
he.
Behold, your
Rejoice,
King
great
is coming to
Zion.
you.
Shout
Righteous
aloud,
and having
O daughter of
salvation is
Jerusalem.
he.
Behold, your
Humble
King
and
greatly is
mounted
coming
on
to
a
you.
donkey, on a
Righteous and
colt,
having
the foal
salvation
of a
is
donkey.
Humble
Rejoice
and
greatly, O
mounted
daughter
on
of
a
Zion.
donkey.
Shout
Righteous
aloud,
and having
O daughter of
salvation is
Jerusalem.
he.
Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
And that's what it sounds like. So there are three distinct phrases here, and we're going to break each one in half just a little bit because I think it'll be easier to learn them. So I'll sing the first half, you'll repeat after me, and Emma and Cece will be singing with you. So if you get lost, hang with them. Okay, first half, first phrase sounds like this. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion.
Straightforward enough. Second half sounds like this. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem.
Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem.
So then if we put them together, the whole first phrase sounds like this. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem.
Great. Second phrase sounds like this. Behold, your King is coming to you.
Behold, your King is coming to you.
Good. And some of you might have just a little bit of a difficulty locating that note on King because you may be expecting it to be a little higher than it is. So listen carefully. Behold, your King is coming to you. Let's try that one more time. Ready?
Behold, your King is coming to you.
Good. And the second half of that, righteous and having salvation is he.
Righteous and having salvation is he.
Good. If we put that together, then we have, behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he.
Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he.
Great. And just because there's a lot of syllables here, there's a lot going on, I think let's go back and try phrases 1 and 2 together before we move on to phrase 3. We'll just do it all together. So here we go, beginning.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he.
Okay, and that brings us to the third phrase, the first half of which sounds like this. Humble and mounted on a donkey. Try it.
Humble and mounted on a donkey.
Last half. On a colt, the foal of a donkey.
On a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Okay, and then if we piece together those two halves, we have humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
And that's the whole thing. One more thing I'll point out before we loop back to the beginning is donkey leads right into the beginning of the next time. So you kind of want to get a good breath maybe before the foal of a donkey. On a colt, the foal of a donkey, rejoice. If you need to take a little breath there, you can, but you definitely aren't going to want to breathe at the end of the third phrase before the repeat of the first phrase. So now, obviously, if you need to go back and isolate any of those phrases and review them a few times, go ahead and do so. We are going to try to sing through the whole thing twice in unison. So go ahead and sing with us, and you can feel free to use this as a diagnostic as well. If you think you know it and you find you're getting off at the second phrase every time, then you may want to go back and work on that one just a little bit more. Okay, you ready? Beginning.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
Great. Okay, now, if that's going all right, go ahead and sing with us. We're going to put this back into a 3-part canon, just like we did at the beginning. This time we'll go 3 times through. If you're kind of just hanging in there for dear life, I recommend starting with Emma, who's going to begin, and staying with her the whole time, and just, trying really hard not to get distracted when Cece and I come in with our parts. However, if you're singing with a big family of strong singers or with a friend group and you're able to do so, you could separate out into 2 parts. Some of you start with me when I come in, and maybe even 3 parts, and some sing with Cece. She'll come in third. Okay, we're going to go 3 times through like this. Whenever you're ready.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem.
Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout aloud, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your King is coming to you. Righteous and having salvation is he. Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of
salvation
a
is he.
donkey.
Humble and mounted on a donkey, on a colt, the foal of a donkey.
And that's it. I hope you were moderately successful, or at least I hope you were successful at singing God's word together as a family and laughing and smiling and having fun. So hope you'll join us for another, and thanks for singing with us.